Hello students, welcome back to CMS online class. My name is Poonam Giri and today I am going to teach you mathematics, and we'll start with class 7. That is the first chapter, integers. This is the 7th part of this chapter. Okay. In previous class we have already discussed about the exercise 1.2 and we have done some questions and some questions we have left out. So you just do whatever I have left, and today we'll continue 1.3. Today we'll go through the exercise 1.3, and if you are having any doubts or any question you have not done in exercise 1.2, that questions we will discuss in our revision part, okay, after completing this chapter. So first of all, question number 1. Come to the question number 1, exercise 1.3. Find each of the following product. Product means multiplication. We have to do multiplication here. You just see I have taken two questions. Question number E and J. E shows that in between I'm in the multiplication rules. I have told you in my previous class that whatever the else number will be there, but if the ultimate or if any digit will be 0 in between any product, okay, then the answer will be 0 only. Without doing any multiplication process, we just write down the answer as 0. As because we know every number will multiply, every number when multiplied with 0, it becomes 0. So the answer will be 0. Okay, whatever any biggest number, if any two three other numbers will be added, if 2 3 other numbers will be added here, then also it becomes 0, as because 0 is a digit which is multiplying here with numbers. Okay, if 0 is there, it means the answer will be 0. So come to the point J, the question number J. Minus 3 into minus 6 into minus 2 into minus 1. First of all, we know there are 4 minus. So what we have to do here? Just first we have to multiply this. We simultaneously multiply this, as because the question is saying only to do product, not by any rules or anything. The question is not saying we can, or the question is not ordering us or not advising us to take any rules to multiply. Okay, so simultaneously we have to multiply it with like this. So what the answer will be? So this is 1. Okay, multiply into 1. 6 into 3, that is 18, into 2 into 1, that is 2. So 18 into 2, 8 2 is 6. You just see here. If you will get any confusion, just do the multiplication part in your rough side. Okay, and you see students, in your answered sheet, the right hand side, the 2 or 3 inches should be left for rough. This is the rough part. Okay, so this part we have to do here. Okay, 8 into 18 into 2, 8 to 16 6, 1 carry 1 2 1 2 3, 36. Understood? And here this is minus, 4 minus points are there. Minus minus plus, again plus minus minus, then minus minus plus. So what we have to put here? The plus sign. Understood? As because the other rest questions are easy, you do it by your own. Okay, question number 1 I have done here. E and J, rest A B C D E F G, rest other questions you have to do it by your own. So come to question number 2. What the question is saying, verify the following. The question is here, 18 into square bracket open, 7 plus bracket minus 3 bracket close, square bracket close. equal to, again square bracket open, 18 into 7 square bracket close plus 18 into bracket open minus 3 bracket close square bracket close. What the question is saying, you just see. First of all, I just make you understand how to use the bracket, how to use bracket. Okay, first of all, this is the normal bracket. We are usually use this one. This is the square bracket. This is the curl bracket or curl braces. Okay, so first of all, you just see over here, 18 into 7 plus, why this small or the normal bracket we are using here minus 3, as because the minus this 3 is in negative state and we are adding it with 7. So so to differentiate or to write in a separate way, we just put minus 3 inside the bracket. Understood? You just see, this is an equation. It is in the form of, you just see here, 18 into 7 plus 18 into 3. While we will distribute this one is the distributive property. You know what do you mean by distributive property? I have already taught you. You just see here, distributive property means A into B, sorry, this one is the plus B into C. Remembered this property? So first what we have to do? First we have to multiply A into B, then plus, then A into C. Understood? This one is the A into C. Similarly, you just see here, 18 is the A and this one is the B plus C. So what the question is, A into B plus A into C. Okay. So to understand the values of these brackets, you just see here, this is the bracket, that one is the square bracket and that is curl bracket. Okay. So in any equation, if this bracket will be there, okay, then we have to open this bracket first. The inside bracket we have to open first. After solving that, we have to open the square bracket. If these two brackets will be opened, the last, that curl bracket, we have to open. Understood? I'm just solving this with this example. You just see here, this minus 3 is in the simple bracket, so we have to open this bracket first. 18 into 7 plus minus 3. So here the question is to verify, means we have to solve to verification. We have to show the verification here. And what will be the verification? This part should be equal to this part. First of all, we have to understand these things, that which property it is suitable here. Which property is suitable here? Here it is in the distributive property. We are seeing here, just see, this shows the distributive property. So after open this bracket, what we have seen, 7 minus 3. Okay, again 18 into 7, this is in the square bracket, just we have written down here, plus this minus this bracket here, again we have written here. Okay, so the next step, 18 into 7 minus 3 equal to 18 into 7 plus this bracket we have to open now. It is in multiplication side, so 18 into 3, that is 54. We got 54 here, and this minus will be, we put here the negative sign as subtraction. Understood? The next point will be, you just see here, this is in the form of A A plus B. Okay, again we have to distribute it. 18 into 7. Okay, 18 into 7, then 18 into minus 3. Understood? So just multiply it like this, equal to 18 into 7. If the square bracket we will open here, then what? Plus minus minus will got. Just write down 54. You just see here 18 into minus 3. Here again 18 into minus 3 got 54. Means this value will be equal to this value. So what we have written? 18 into 7, and after multiplying 18 into minus 3, we got again minus 53. You just see here in this step, all the similar digits we are getting, okay. After multiplying 18 into 7, you just see, we are opening the brackets one by one. 18 into 7, that is 26, minus 54 as it is we have written here. Again 26, 126 minus 54. So what the answer will got? 72. So this is the verification and how we have to verify. Understood? So in this process you have to do other questions in question number 2. Come to the question number 3. Question number 3, 1. For any integer a. So here what is the integer? We have taken a is an integer. What is minus 1 into a? If we will add, if a will be positive, if a is positive, okay, then the answer will be a into minus 1 equal to minus a. See it carefully. What the question is saying, for any integer a, what is minus 1 into a? If a, we know integers are of two types. One is positive and another one is negative. There are two types of integers, positive and negative integer. If a is positive, you just see I have written here a, that is in positive, and we will multiply it with minus 1. Okay. Here the question is, if minus 1 will be multiplied with a, then the answer will be in negative. And if the integer will be in negative state, if a is negative, that is minus a, and we have to multiply it with it minus 1, then it become minus minus plus, then we'll get a. We can solve it with an example also. You just see, if we have taken 5 is an integer. So if we will multiply 5 into minus 1, then obviously we'll got minus 5. If the integer will be in negative state, that is minus 5, then minus 5 into minus 1 will got 5, as because minus minus plus. Understood? So come to bit 2. Question number 3, 2. If an integer whose product with minus 1 is, first of all we have to understood the question. If an integer whose product with minus 1 is, the product of minus 1 will be minus also. No. If an integer whose product with minus 1 will be, see what will be the answer, minus 22, 37 or 0. Just tease your brain to answer this question number 3.2. If you got any problem, I will discuss this question in our next class, okay? Do it by yourself. If the question is saying I'm just trying to understood you, just Try to understand. If an integer whose product with -1 is -22, 37 or 0, what the answer will got. So come to question number 5. We have to solve this question. I have taken question number A. What we have to do here? We have to solve this with the suitable property. We have to solve these questions with the help of suitable property. First of all, just see question number A. This is question number E. Just remove this question. You just see question number A. Okay. Question number A is saying 26 into -48 plus -48 into -36. Okay. So what we are seeing here, you just see that 48, 48. This is the repeating numbers. Okay. This is the repeating numbers, mean we can say this one is the A. Okay. And we can say this one is the B and C. So remember, in distributive property, you just see A into B, A into B and B, A into C. A is the common here. We can say, you just see here, A is the common in two products. So we can take it as an distributive property. Okay, this is the distributive property. Just go through your previous notes. I have taught you how many properties and how many properties are there and what they are. Okay, so if A is 48, we have taken 48 is the -48 as a common. Just write down -48. And 26 is the positive one, so we are taking it as positive. B 26 plus, and that 36 is in the -36. Okay, C as -36. After writing this -48, this is a square bracket. I have told you how to use brackets. Why we have put here the bracket in square, inside a square bracket another bracket is there, as because 36 is in negative state, so we have put here minus sign inside the bracket. When we'll open this, first of all we know that we have to open the inside bracket first, then the square bracket, then curly braces. Remembered? So what we have to do, we have to open this bracket in our next step. Come to here this step. 26 plus minus 36. Again 36 minus 26, that is 10. And which one is the greater one? 36. That's why we have put here minus. Again we have to open the square bracket. While opening the square bracket, it becomes, it is multiplication. So it is more easier na. 48 into 10, that is 480, minus minus plus. Okay. So while solving in using these properties, we'll got answer in easily method. Okay, these methods or these properties makes the equation or makes the problems easy to solve. That's why we are using the properties. Similarly, come to the next question. B, 8 into 53 into 125. You just see here any property is suitable to solve this question. No, there are 3 bits. There is no similarity. It means it may be commutative property. Commutative property means you just see here A, B, C into C or A into B into C. It means there are 3 bits A, B, C. Which 2 we will multiply first, then we will go to multiply with C, or else we first multiply these two and later on will multiply with 8, that is equal. Okay, you just see here, this is the commutative property. I have also written over here, this is the commutative property. Means first if we will multiply a into b first, then we'll multiply with c, that is equal to a into, first here what we have done, b into c, we have multiply first, then we have to multiply with a. This bracket show that we have to do this product first. This is the first step we have to do, and what the answer we will got, then we have to multiply it with c. But here what happened, first we have to multiply b into c and later on we have to multiply with a. That both the properties are, or both sides are same. So what we have done here, which one is the easier, you just see, 853 minus 125. So these three bits we have to multiply it together. So which one is the easier one? This 8 into 1 to 5 we have to do first, as because this one is the easier to multiply. While multiplying 1 to 5 with 53 is too difficult, no? So what we have to do, we have to multiply 8 into 1 to 5. So what we have to write, leave that 53 we have put outside the bracket, and inside the bracket what we have written, first of all we have to do square bracket, as because this one is the negative one, so we have to put inside the normal bracket and multiply with 8. First we have to multiply 125 into 8. So what, after multiplying 125 into 8 we got 1000. You just do this type of multiplication in your rough side. If you are having doubts, just do it. Okay, just multiply like this, plus minus minus we got, and after open these brackets, see how easier it became. 53 into 1000, so easy. 53, these 3 zeros, 0 0 0, and we just put this minus minus. Understood? You know, using these properties, this commutative, associative, this or the distributive, these properties help us to solve the problem in the easier way, and we'll got the accurate answer. You'll not face any problem while solving these type of questions. So these properties are so useful to solve this question in a beneficial way. Okay, come to question number C, that is 15 into minus 25 into minus 4 into minus 10. See, is there any similarities are there? No similarity are there. But here what happened, there are 4 bits, the 4 numbers are there. Okay, three negative numbers are and 1 positive numbers. So again what we have to do, we have to use here same the commutative property. We have to multiply all these into all these 3 in once, and after we have to multiply it with 15. What I have done here, I have done in this way, 25, just all the negative numbers I have written inside the brackets, normal bracket, and all these 3 negative brackets I have put in the square bracket, as because we have to do this part first, we have to multiply this part first. Okay, that's why I have put this inside the square bracket. So what I have done first, 25 into 4, everyone know that is 100. Okay, and again this 100 into 10, that is 1000. So these 3 means minus 25 minus 4, minus minus, it becomes plus, minus minus becomes plus, it becomes plus, again plus minus minus. So we just put here minus 1000, and after solving this we just open this bracket, 15 into 1000, that is 15,000. Understood? and this minus will put here, minus 15,000. Understood? Come to the next question. This one is the important one. You just see, minus 41 into 102. You just see here, 102 is the bigger one. Okay, so what we have to do, can we write this 102 as 100 plus 2? Yes, we can write. So what we have done here, minus 41 into 100 plus 2. What we have done, we have write this equation in distributive property. Okay, you just see here, what we have to do, a into b first, then a into c. Similarly, what we have done here, we have write this number in its another form. This is another form of 102. 102 is equal to 100 plus 2. We can write this 100 plus 2 as 102. So in the part of 102, what we have written, 100 plus 2. So minus 41 into 100. First, what we have to do, we have to multiply 41 into 100. So minus 41 into 100 we have written first. Then what is there? Plus. We have to write plus sign here. Then minus 41 into 2. Then again we have to multiply this minus 41 into 2. Okay. Don't get confusion over this question. Minus 41 into 2 I have written. So after multiplying this, we got minus 410 plus, remain plus over here, plus minus, minus inside the bracket. Just solve this one. 41 into 2, 82. After open this bracket, what will got, plus minus minus, then minus 82. This minus remain the same, minus 41 100 minus 82. So minus minus plus, what we have to do, we have to add it. Just see here, after adding 4182 we got, just write down 4182. And what sign we will have to write here, the largest number sign, as because it is in addition and subtraction. You just see here, this is in the form of addition and subtraction. There is no multiplication sign over here. So what we have to do, we have to write the negative sign from the greater number. Okay, as because in the greater, as comparing to 82 and 4100, 4100 is the greater one and it carries negative sign. So we put here the negative sign. So in this question, you just see question number 5. A, B, C and D we have done. You just do the rest of the questions like E. Okay. So your homework will be question number E. So you just see, these are your homeworks. Whatever the questions I have solved, leave that questions and rest of all do it by your own. Okay. So see you in our next class. Practice well, complete your homeworks. Take care.